Hello, welcome to the Tutors of Life podcast, where we research life so you don't have to. Episode 252. This is your host, Shaun Tutor.
And this is Sam. This is a talk episode where the tutors talk.
Good job.
How do I fuck up my part?
I don't know.
I got ahead of myself in my mind.
You're jumping the gun.
I was. This is a talk. And this is a talk.
It is. It is indeed.
Anyways, what's up, babe?
What is up? Whiskeria Christmas party next Tuesday.
That's exciting.
Hell. If you're attending, please register. What else? What else we got? So we got that coming up. I just hung out and just got shit done in the office today. And it honestly, I don't know if it matters. I just think I could probably do shit forever.
Yeah.
Like, I could actually, you could give me like probably 2 full weeks before I'd be fucking caught up.
Really? 2 full weeks? Like 40-hour work weeks, or how long work weeks?
Yeah.
He didn't like that I made him stop licking the chair.
Yeah.
So he jumped off.
Laying on the floor. Weird.
Yep.
Yeah, I bet you if I had 80 hours, I'd get everything caught up, finalized, done, finished. I am actually half tempted to do that now that I'm saying this.
Yeah, I don't know why you don't try.
Wow. Yeah, that's a good point.
Fix your hair.
Didn't work?
No.
All right. Yeah, dude. Actually,
There you go. You're going to do that.
I might.
And then you should make sure you delegate some of those things to Brooke.
If I got everything caught up, everything switched over, everything done, then I could delegate it all. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I think we've had a revelation here today, my love.
Wow, and it only took 2 minutes and 58 seconds. Actually, less than that, according to the people listening, because we
1
wasted...
minute was me breathing.
Yeah, you breathing and Dash putzing around. So probably 2 minutes.
All right, we're fucking done here.
I'm proud of you.
Got my win for the day.
And look at you go.
I wonder... So I...
Dude, I like how I come into the office today, and you're all just like, here's our issues, fix them. And it took all of you leaving for me to finally actually start fixing the things, and it took me an hour.
Yep. I legitimately think this is how it needs to be. You walk in, whoever it is, you get 10 minutes of bullshitting. 10 minutes of bullshitting. You get 10 minutes of collaboration on whatever work needs to get done. And then you separate.
We need to have more kitchen timers. I like the kitchen timer thing.
As long as people are following them.
Yeah.
Right.
But I feel like if you do the kitchen timer method, then it's like a jolt, right? Like it's a...
Like, leave me the fuck alone for 40 minutes.
Well, and it like breaks like your conscious too already. Because you gotta fucking turn off the timer.
Right.
But yeah, no, that's actually really smart. I like that. I feel like also you should just like put things for me to fix on my board, and then I'll...
You should be writing this shit down, babe. Keep saying what you were saying.
But no, just putting it on my board, so then when I come in, then... Or if I come in after hours, or if you just put on my Monday board...
Right.
Then I can just do it at home.
Yeah. All right, guys, so here's the deal. Kind of starting like a new company, essentially. We've been putzing as 2 separate entities for the last 2 years, and now it's time to get serious and combine and all go in the same direction. Same mission, same vision. taking this time early on to delegate and set up systems so that we're not worrying about it as we get bigger and our time's a lot more needed, allows for like people to grow into their roles right away. And like then there's not as much cross mingling of roles.
Yeah, and that was like the main thing. We're really trying to find our like system and patterns and things for property management, because right now we only have 15 units.
Yeah.
So it's a lot easier for us to try and make systems and stuff like that when we only have 15 units instead of if we had 100 units.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And our tenants are really chill. So like if we make mistakes, they've been really cool about it. And it's just been they've all been really nice and flexible, which has been amazing. But yeah, it's the same thing. Getting everything set in stone now, building a good solid foundation. So then later on, when we build the skyscraper, we don't have cracks in our foundation.
Right. I don't think I'm ever going to build a skyscraper.
I don't think so either, but, it works with the analogy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, even a house, right? Build a 2-story house, your foundation's not solid.
They build a 1-story house and your foundation ain't solid, you're fucked.
Exactly.
Cool. Love it. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Been cold showering.
Yeah. Has it been a week?
1 full week of cold showering.
How's it going?
It's cold.
Mm-hmm.
So I get up in the morning, 5:30 a.m. every morning. I get up.
I think there was a 6 a.m. in there somewhere.
No, there was a 5:45. There's a 5:45 morning. I mosey to the restroom.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to pee. And I do that.
Good. That's good.
Then I turn the shower as cold as it'll go. I say, fuck, motherfuck. And then I hop in the shower. And then I start my timer for 3 minutes. The first 6 mornings I would kind of yelp and breathe quite heavy. Something like that. And this morning, if you noticed, I didn't make a peep.
I know. I was impressed, actually.
Fuck, dude. I was cold.
And I was, like, happy about it, too, because I really needed to sleep in this morning. And I was, like, laying there after my alarm went off, and I was like, oh, here comes Shaun's moaning. And then it wasn't there, and I was like, oh, yes.
Just held it in. Enjoyed it. So, hang out. Once I get to 3 minutes, then I add 2 more minutes. And just roll for another 2. Because, why not?
Yeah.
It's cold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Dude, I actually am so awake afterwards. Like, usually, I'd wake up at 5:30. I would try to drink water before I drink my coffee, and I would just sit, like, at the table trying to read. Like, fall asleep feeling like shit.
Mm.
And I never would truly wake up until, like, I was getting ready to leave around 7:38, drinking my coffee. Fuck no. I'm awake instantly, and I'm, like, ready for anything.
Dude, we've been making our meals in the morning, like, fresh.
Yeah.
And, like, thank God you started these at the same time. Because Shaun is, like, up and cooking and just going.
Instantly.
And I'm always just like, do you need my help? And he's like, cut the onions and peppers. And that's all I have to do. I do the dishes, though, so makes up for it.
Yeah, it just gets done.
Yeah, it's wild.
Gets done.
So why have we been switching up our food style, babe.
What's her name?
Barbara O'Neill.
Mm-hmm. She is not the first person I've heard this from.
I know she's not either.
I've heard it multiple times that cold rice, and peanuts are like two of the most common things that have mold in them. And you can't see it, but it's like present. And every time they test it, it's there. So it's cold rice, or like rice that's been cooled off, and peanut butter. So we decided to start making fresh rice every morning and putting it in our meals for breakfast. And then I put my meals in a thermos and eat it at lunch. So it's still warm. We give Mimi rice in the morning then. And, dude, I think I've only got one more rice cake worth of peanut butter and we're out. We're done.
I know, because I gave 2 jars away to your grandma.
Peanut butter over after that. No more peanut butter.
Do you know how often I've been craving, like, just a spoonful of peanut butter? And I'm just like, nope, I'm not going to do it.
So hard, dude. So hard.
Once it's not in the house, it won't be
right
as hard.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah, dude, it's sad. Well, it's like those fucking sweet potato chips we got.
Oh, yeah.
So we were getting these sweet potato chips that are fried in coconut oil and sea salt. The 3 ingredients: coconut oil, sea salt, sweet potatoes. That's it. We can't have them.
No, because we finish a bag in a day.
We just pound the fucking bag because they're so good. We're like, this is, and it's not bad for us, but it's like, what an unnecessary thing.
Yeah.
You know, we just pound that and it's like, that was $4 gone for nothing when we can get that satiated by eating a fucking sweet potato.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
And the sweet potato is a lot cheaper.
Way cheaper. And it's probably better.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. There's just a lot of shit that doesn't need to be eaten. But I mean, like yesterday I had a gas station cheeseburger.
What'd you have today?
2 Quick Trip cookies.
Only 2?
2 3/4 maybe.
Do you want to know something funny? I had 2 cookies before I even made it to work.
You ate 2 cookies at the top?
My work, they brought 2 platters of cookies today.
Bum ass. How was that?
They were good.
Dude, honestly, I do think when I'm on, I'm on. When I'm off, I start to get off.
I don't know if it's like the discipline aspect of it, but like when doing like a challenge or something, it's just so much easier to say no.
Oh, yeah, because it's a challenge, dude. You don't want to fail a challenge.
I know, but we shouldn't want to fail daily life either.
Oh, that's why I put shit in my priorities. You want to know why I've done a cold shower every single morning?
Because you put in your priorities.
It's my priority. The only way I'm winning the fucking day is if I get in that cold shower.
Dang, dude. Your 5 priorities really get you going.
I do not like losing the day. If I go back...
What's your streak right now?
I fucked up about a week ago. So I'm probably only about 8 days.
Can we get like a counter thing somewhere that are like the counters that are like days since
lost
day or whatever?
Yeah, we could. Because I was on my longest one I think was around 40 days.
Wow, that's good.
About 40 days, one in a row. It's Colin Schwartz posted today, and it was video, but it had Andy's voiceover. And it was, if you win the day, how'd it go? If you win the day, if you do your task, you win the day. If you win enough days, you win the week. If you win enough weeks, you win the month. If you win enough months, you win the year. If you win enough years, you win the life. And, man, I bet you if we go back and look at my last 300, because I started daily schedules last November, bet you if we went back and looked at the last 380 days of planners, bet you I've lost less than 40.
That's impressive, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
That's cool. Proud of you.
Thank you. It's good. It
motivates you. It really does.
Keeps me on my shit, dude, because, like, I would just fuck off. And what I'll do is, even if it's not, if there's a task that's been out there lagging, if there's a task that's been out there lagging in the whatever, it hasn't been, like, a big priority, but it's something that'll take me a half hour. And it's just been out there lagging on my sheets for a couple weeks, but not on, like, a priority spot, it's just on, like, to-dos. I'll just stick that bitch in the priority, and I'll just be like, getting done today.
I love it.
I did that yesterday with something. I was just like, this stupid fucking thing's been following me around for 2 weeks. Priority, it's getting done today.
Yeah, we were just talking about dump lists. And that's actually something I read that you should be doing and updating every single month.
A dump list?
A dump list.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, it's just a good way to get, like, especially for women and, like, I would say very, like, active mind people. It's just a list that you make of everything that's, like, in your mind of, like, what needs to be done or what you could do. So actually, like, this is mine. I need to reprint it and kind of change some things on it. But I always have it on my planner. So I can, if I have any free time, then I just have it right there for me to look at to work on something. But yeah, I mean, it can be little things, big things, anything. Just stuff that's obviously not a priority every single day and kind of just gets lost. But it's a good way to help clear your mind so you're not always thinking of those things of just like, oh, I should do this, I should do that, I should do this, I should do that. Like, it's just a good way to get it off on paper somewhere where you know you won't lose it, so you don't have to think about it.
Right.
But yeah, so we want to do one with, I'm clicking the remote, with the businesses. Because Shaun and I both have personal ones. And it would be good to have one for tutor transformation, so then, like, Brooke has a list she can go to be like, oh, I could do this.
Yeah, I got a lot of shit.
And we did discuss we should each put something on our dump list on our priorities every single day.
Right. Yeah, one dump list thing on a priority every day to get it done. Yeah. I gotta go to B&I tomorrow. It's Tuesday, by the way.
It is. Tomorrow morning?
Yep. 7 a.m.
Oh, no.
Why?
That just means, like, if you have to leave, then I have to cook breakfast.
So it's 5:30, wake up. Breakfast is always done by 6:30.
That's true.
So, boom, shower, breakfast. Then I gotta be dipping.
What else?
I'm supposed to have business cards. I've got a few.
I have a few rough ones of yours. We also have Tutors of Life here, if you want those ones.
No, I gotta use my contractor ones.
Oh.
Pass out what I got.
Yeah.
That's what I can do.
Yeah. Fun stuff.
Sure.
I had something, and then I didn't write it down, so I forgot what I was going to tell you.
Okay.
Oh, Cairo. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I went to the Cairo for the first time.
Yeah.
Again? Oh.
Sure.
We went to the Wellness Way, and they did some x-rays and saw that I have scoliosis, which I didn't know. My mom knew. I guess my brother knew too, actually. Tyler did. Tyler said he did. I don't know. I probably just forgot. Honestly.
I can guarantee you forgot.
Yeah. But so they suggest going to the chiro, and I went to the chiro that Shaun's been going to.
How's that knot in your back?
Dude, it's gone.
Wild.
Crazy.
It's almost like something that's been giving you issues for a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
Fixed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Like if I like hold my shoulders back like really, really tight.
Yeah.
Then I can like kind of feel it there.
Sure.
But it's not nearly as bad as it was.
Yeah, and that was one adjustment.
Mm-hmm.
Wait till you get on your like fucking, I don't even know what I'm on right now. But like wait till you hit your like 40th adjustment, 50th adjustment.
Mm-hmm.
Shit's just gone.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I'm still going is because jiu-jitsu fucks me up so much.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that, dude, I could be down to going once every other week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dr. Kyle said that my scoliosis is like not that bad at all. So I think it's just going to be kind of like come in every so often, make sure shit isn't bad, and away we go.
Right. That's good.
Our neighbors across the street go to Stookie.
How do you know that?
I've watched them come in. Mm-hmm.
No shit.
Yeah, both of them.
Did you say hi?
No.
They probably didn't recognize
They
you.
did not recognize me.
Dang, dude, that's cool.
There's this really cute, like, elderly couple that lives across the street. And the wife still works, and she's 90-something, 87 or something.
Late 80s, I think.
Yeah.
Early 90s.
Works every single day as a seamstress.
Yeah.
He's retired.
Mm-hmm.
Goes down to the VFW for breakfast every morning.
Mm-hmm.
But just the nicest little couple.
Super nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They were like one of the first people, like, or no, they moved here in the 80s or something in the neighborhood.
So they lived here, around the 80s, and then they moved for 20 years. And they came back early to, like, 05-ish, 08-ish time frame.
Because I remember he was telling us that he remembers, like, when it was still mainly fields.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Like, a lot of the stuff built behind our house was not there yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But, yeah, just the sweetest little couple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's cool. There's a lot of people that go there.
Mm-hmm. Dude, it is. So their appointment blocks are 5 minutes? Mm-hmm. That's wild.
And they're, like, booked.
I know. It was hard. The only time I could get in for my half-hour review was during the day. Because, yeah, there was no afternoon appointments for that.
Just think of the boom, 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 boom.
Mm-hmm.
New client every 5 minutes. Ba, 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 ba.
Yeah, wild, dude.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And they remember your name.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
So I was talking to him today, Dr. Kyle.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, AJ's got me doing fucking cold showers. And he's like, ooh, how you liking them? And we're chatting, whatever. And he's got a cold plunge.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you sent me a thing on how to build one.
Yeah. So he's got a cold plunge. Mm-hmm. And he's in the process of getting a sauna installed. He cut his own lumber and stuff for it.
Wow.
The sauna and whatnot, yeah.
How does he have time?
I don't understand anything, dude. I don't understand anything. Assistance, I think, is what it comes down to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that, like, as you go in your career and you get...
Well, he doesn't work Friday afternoons.
Right, and he does...
He must not work on weekends? Or does he?
No. And then they get, like, a 2-hour break in between morning and afternoon. I don't think they start till 9, but they go till 6. Anyways, I do think, like, the longer you're in a career, if you're smart about it, if you're being smart about it, it's after so many years, it's easy to figure it out.
Yeah, and to make a schedule with your life and stuff.
Make a schedule with your life. Make a schedule what you're doing, what you're not good at. Hand off all the lower level skills, tasks, you know, because, I mean, if you can have assistants at $15 to $20 an hour and you're making, I don't know, $500 an hour maybe, more probably.
Yeah.
5-minute blocks, $35 plus a block. You know, let's just say $40 a 5-minute block. So 40 times how many? 60 divided by 5 is what? 12.
Why can't I function?
It's 12.
Yeah, it's 12.
So 12 times 40, 480, no less. So maybe $400 an hour, and you can pass off your tasks at $20 an hour. It makes sense.
Yeah.
A lot of fucking sense it makes.
And I'm sure most of the people that help out are like ones that are like getting degrees of some sort, like physical therapy or.
Oh, I'm sure a lot.
Assistant.
Yeah.
So yeah, they need the experience anyways.
Yeah. One of the gals there started working there between going to school for a PT, and then she's just stayed. She's like, I just like it. I don't want to go back to school.
Makes sense.
Cool. So anyways, yeah.
He's awesome.
He's so cool. Sauna, cold plunge. He gets it.
Yeah.
He's got it going on.
Are we getting one?
What?
Either?
I think this is what I will say. You ready?
Yep.
If we can finish all my bullshit on my fucking to-do lists, if we can catch up on all the dump lists, personal and business.
Well, some of my stuff I can't do until springtime.
Okay?
Okay, anyways.
If we catch up on those lists, get all that shit done, and get the business
Going.
operating well, running, then we can build both of them next year.
Okay.
But that gives us all winter and spring to get all the shit done, to get those things built next summer. Because if that's the only shit on our to-do list for our spare time, is that.
Yeah, probably that, and building like a cage around the garden beds.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But so then I'd be down. I'd probably form out like a patio area and put the sun on the cold plunge in a little area.
Like just out in the open?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like, because we're taking down that tree. So
both trees. There's 2 trees right there.
Taking out both trees right there. So get the stumps ground down, level it out with dirt. Probably just pour more concrete right there. Pour concrete there because they come through the yard. So pour concrete there, and then that'd be the slab for the cold plunge in the sauna probably.
Because, yeah, actually one of like my projects I wanted to do next summer was make a fire pit. But, I mean, we could probably even do maybe something cool with like part of it being concrete and then finishing the rest with bricks.
We ain't ever going to want to move until we find land.
Yeah.
Then I'll be really happy to move.
Yep.
Yeah, so we could do that shit.
That'd be cool.
Would you cold plunge?
I'd cold plunge. I would do it.
Would you? I know a cold shower sucks, dude. I can't even imagine a cold plunge.
Yeah.
I bet you it sucks.
Yep. No, I don't know. I can't even make excuses. I should just start cold showering. I know I really should, but.
That's so good, dude. Nothing like waking up,
dude,
to be miserable.
We talked about this. Because Joe Rogan is the one that, like, talks so highly of cold plunging. Yeah. So highly. And I told Shaun, I was like, yeah, I'd fucking love to cold plunge if it's 70 to 100 degrees outside. Even 60. Even if it was 60 degrees outside.
Doesn't matter, babe. It's about the fucking what's the word I'm looking for?
The inner journey.
No.
Oh.
Fuck no.
The shock? Or,
no.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
I don't either. I know what I'm trying to say, and I almost had it, but it's gone. It's like it's not the challenge. It's something else. But it's about that. It's about like
persevering.
It's about no. Whatever. It's about the challenge of what you're doing, like doing harder shit. I can't think of the right term, but yeah, if it was 100 degrees out and you just went on a fucking run, you'd be happy as can be to hop in that cold plunge.
Hell yeah.
You know when you're not going to be happy?
When it's negative 20 out?
When it's negative 20 out. You fucking walk out in your robe and you got your fucking slippers and your robe and a fucking nothing. And you hop in a cold plunge. You probably have to wear a hat in that weather. You should probably wear a hat.
Mm-hmm. Probably shouldn't cold plunge for very long either.
3 minutes. You get in the cold plunge for 3 minutes. And it's negative 20. And you get out. And then you get your ass inside immediately.
Yeah, I was going to say... Because you would have to have the water would have to be somewhat warm.
Oh, because it's temperature regulated. So there's a heater and a cooler.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool,
because
cool.
you...
That makes me feel way better about this. Okay. I didn't look at the thing you sent me, so...
Yeah, you'd have to have a heater and a cooler on, especially up here.
Yeah.
Because if you had a cooler... Dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you keep it at like a specific temperature?
Yeah, like 40 degrees.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah. I think the actual temperature is like the benefits are like 55 degrees, 53 degrees, something like that. That's like the benefit.
Okay.
53 degrees and 55 degrees and lower. But the challenge is when you put it at like 40 and you get in.
Can we like compromise to 45?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just hate life.
Mm-hmm.
Except that life isn't cool.
I mean, it is when you're in the cold plunge.
Yeah, it's real cool.
Yep.
Yeah, so anyways, that's that. I don't know.
Okay. I love it. That's a good like goal.
You gonna sabotage it so we don't have to cold plunge?
No, because I've been like trying to convince you that we should get a cold plunge and a sauna.
I know, it's just costs money.
I know. I think the combination of the two is also going to be better.
Yeah.
Did you know in most Scandinavian countries, they have one sauna per every 2 people?
Isn't that crazy?
So cool.
Yeah. In the mornings, though, I probably wouldn't sauna. I would just cold plunge only.
Really?
Yeah, probably. Because I wouldn't want to waste the time.
How long do you have to be in the sauna for?
20 minutes at a time.
Oh, are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a lot longer than I anticipated.
Mm-hmm.
What am I supposed to do in there for 20 minutes? Ooh, I need to charge my Kindle. Anyways.
Not read on a Kindle. So, like, Dan does it. Dan does it on, when he does his, he'd do, like, and that's like Andrew Huberman talks about, Joe Rogan talks about all that. 20 minutes in the sauna, 2 minutes in the cold plunge. 20 minutes in a sauna, 2 minutes in the cold plunge. If you do like once a week, it's like really beneficial to do that, whatever. So if you just got up and you cold plunge every day,
Mm-hmm.
and then once a week you just saunaed for an hour, or, you know, sauna, cold plunge, sauna, cold plunge, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Did that for like an hour. Pretty solid.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What if I just want to sit in the sauna for like 5 minutes?
I guess.
Okay.
You could do that too. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you're not going to cold plunge after?
Well, I might.
Huh.
But I'm just like saying, like, you're making it sound like in order to sauna, we have to do 20 minutes and do this cycle thing.
No, I guess you don't.
Okay.
But I just wouldn't be doing it in the morning.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Getting all sweaty. Sweaty?
Right.
Yeah.
Because then you'd want to shower too, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Fun. I don't know.
I don't know either. I do like a good sauna.
Man,
A good sauna.
I'm totes excited for that part.
Anyways, yeah, I've got a lot of shit I should do. A lot of shit. But there's also a lot of shit I could do, like work-wise, like on the job work stuff.
Yeah. I mean, some of the things I have on here, though, are like rereading some books. But I mean, I for sure could reread most of those in like a month, 2 months.
Right.
One of them is research better podcast stuff. Like mics and stuff.
Is TDS in our neighborhood yet?
It is.
I'm going to sign up for it.
Yeah, we should def switch. Because Spectrum went up.
Motherfuckers. What else we got?
I went and watched my little cousins play basketball this weekend. It's so weird because they are probably one of like the smallest divisions. And I remember like growing up, like our schools weren't quite the same size. I think you had another 50 kids per
60, yeah.
grade. But like we had a good chunk that was like student section at basketball games. And you did do like the chants and all that stuff.
Yes, we had all that shit.
Yeah.
Yep. Are you serious?
Yeah. The student section so like my cousins were the away team at this game.
Yeah.
And so the only students were, because it was the girls game and then the guys game was right after. So it was just the guys team. And then when the guys played, it was whatever girls stayed. They didn't even have to stay if they didn't want to. And then the opposing team, I think the only students were like girls in middle school or whatever, because they were like writing down stuff as they were watching. So I think they had to like write down like things to do better or something.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, so the only people watching this game were the parents, pretty much.
Weird.
Very weird.
You remember the prep crowds? Just like hyping people up.
Yeah.
That was fun.
So much fun.
I forgot about that. Damn, dude.
Yeah, we knew so many cheers and stuff.
Right. Interesting.
Uh-huh.
Huh. What a different world.
Yeah. I think they also banned the you can't do that cheer.
That's stupid.
I know.
You can't do that.
If you don't follow, right? So, yeah, it was a very weird experience for me because I was just like, oh my God. And also, girls and guys play so differently in basketball. So differently. Because, like, girls, like, they defend the middle so much because not very many girls can shoot threes. So if you were a girl and you learned how to shoot threes, like, your team would dominate. And then with the guys, like, a lot of them were just, like, so spread out because they can shoot threes a lot easier.
Oh, interesting.
And they do make it a lot more. So they're attacking more on the outside, and the girls attack more on the inside.
Damn.
It was very interesting.
That's crazy.
My, I shouldn't say my little cousin Harris. He's, like, 6'2". But they like relied on him a lot because he would just pretty much be by the net. So then if there was like a bad rebound, he'd get it and put it in.
How old is he?
He's a junior. 16, 17.
Okay.
And then, so that was if we're on offense. And then on defense, he would attack the shooters quite a bit. But he was like really good at not like fouling. Like he could block pretty correctly, which was awesome.
That's cool.
Syl's also very good, and she's a freshman. Her team, they only have one senior. and 3 out of their 5 starters are freshmen.
God damn.
Mm-hmm. How crazy is that?
They're going to have a stacked senior team.
Uh-huh. Yeah. They have... You can tell they're a very young team.
Varsity team, whatever.
Yeah. You can tell they're a very young team with not experiences a whole lot, but they'll grow really nicely.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was fun. And it was, like, just a little, like, walk down memory lane a little bit.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool. Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't ever think about that.
Really?
Dude, I don't ever. Like, besides when you brought it up to me on the podcast, I don't think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Period. High school, I ain't thinking about it, dude. All those little intricate things, none of it's even crossing my mind.
Oh, dude, every once in a while, like, I think about how, like, I miss, like... Because I was in a lot of different friend groups. You've obviously have noticed that with the friends I have, or, like, I still talk to. I miss having those, like, different pockets of friend groups to, like, just go hang out with whenever. Like, no responsibilities, no cares. Like, I just got to go and hang out with friends, and it was so much fun. And I could pick and choose who I wanted to hang out with that day. That was also nice. And now we, like... We don't hang out with a whole lot of people besides, like, our family.
Yep.
I mean, we do have friends. I'm not saying we don't have friends. We just all have adult things and our own things going on.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess sometimes I'll think about, if something triggers me to remind me of the past, I'll think about the past. Maybe I'll reminisce for a few minutes. But I don't... God, I don't know if I miss it. I miss aspects about it, I guess. I guess I miss the aspect of the schedule of when I was in school.
Yeah.
Because, like, it was school, and then right after school, I lifted every single day at 3:30. I guess I miss that. I miss the structure.
Do you know what I miss of it? Not having those stupid things.
Phones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, I spent significantly less time on my phone back then.
Mm-hmm.
Those things run our lives for sure, dude.
Yeah.
Bad.
Mm-hmm.
Bad.
Yeah, because I would go literally all day long. Because I would go to, obviously I'd go to school. And then afterwards, I would have something. Either practice of a sport, or I would do plays, show choir practice sometimes later. Like, I would go, and then I think I would go hang out with friends sometimes afterwards. I wouldn't get home for, like, 12 hours. And then I'd do whatever homework I needed to, maybe watch a tiny bit of TV, because I think most of the shows I watched were either at 8 p.m. or 9 p.m., and then go to bed.
I remember I used to put my phone in my locker at work, and I just grabbed my iPod.
Dude, I even remember, like...
Wait, I don't even know if we could use iPods. I don't think we even used iPods.
Dude, that was something I noticed recently. People can't even go to the grocery store without headphones now.
Dude,
shopping.
Bro, I'm the same.
Way?
Yeah, dude. Like, I couldn't go to change the fucking mouse traps in the garage without listening to fucking Theo Von. I can't, like, in the morning when I get up, I cold plunge, and I go to cook. I have to have Real AF, Petra Pet David, Theo, Joe Rogan,
something on.
Ed Milet. Something's playing, dude. I cannot fucking handle silence anymore. It fucking, that has fucked my brain. I used to just be in silence all the fucking time, dude. I can't go to fucking do shit without listening to something.
And I think your issue, too, is you immediately go to podcasts.
Podcast or nothing.
Yeah. Because I remember, like, my parents never did this. But I had friends' parents that would just have, like, a radio and would just listen to music, like, if they're in the kitchen cooking or something.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, so that I could see, right? Like, it's not, like, listening to music, some light music, it's just some type of background noise to make it not silent. But you're putting on stuff that, like, you have to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Dude. No wonder you are the way you are.
The old brain's going.
Constantly.
Nonstop.
How are you not more tired?
Coffee.
Dude, I only had 2 cups today.
Not me.
How many did you have? He's thinking really hard.
3 only.
Oh, wow. Look at you go.
It's not so bad.
No, it's really not.
Yeah.
But yeah, I miss just not having to rely on that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I don't rely on it, but I used to just be able to sit there and just think and let my mind wander. And now anytime my mind starts to wander, I just open up my phone.
Yeah. Yeah, when I used to do my W's around the block and I wasn't bringing my phone for that time,
Mm-hmm.
the ideas I'd come up with, 20 minutes in, I'm like, oh my God. How often are we just out with no distractions for 30 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, right now a lot less because it's getting colder out.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, we had some pretty good ideas when we were doing 75 hard.
Fuck, dude.
Dude, it's so crazy how, like, recently, especially, there were so many things that I was just like, dude, like, it was easier to say no to drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And once you, like, stop drinking for a few weeks, like, your mind is just so much clearer and sharper. So much.
I'm gonna tell you the biggest thing cold plunging does.
Does it make your mind clear and sharp again?
This is what it does, dude. If I smoke weed at night, not that I do that, listeners, but if I do, the next day you wake up groggy as can be, right? You know that feeling?
Yeah.
When you wake up and you're like, ugh. You're like it's a mind fog, right?
Yeah. Does it clear it?
Gone. Instantly.
Okay.
Gone.
I'll have to try it tomorrow.
What does that mean tonight?
What do you mean? Oh.
Oh, okay.
I've been just foggy, like.
Oh, no, dude, it's gone. The fog's gone.
Yeah, since, like, because I don't drink every week at bowling, but I do every so often. And so Monday I did. Mm-hmm. And, like, this morning I could tell I was, like, more tired. I also went to bed 45 minutes later than I have been. But still, like, I, like, could see the bags under my eyes and everything. And during 75 hard, like, I didn't have that.
No, dude. No, you don't. Yeah. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is a beautiful program.
I like it.
It does make you feel really fucking good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man, literally, I felt the best and looked the best, period. Mm-hmm. I would have felt a lot better if I would have chose a different diet. Because I was really carb heavy on that diet. Just to keep my calories going.
Yeah.
Because I was training so much. That, dude, just to, like, maintain the weight, the amount of carbs I was eating.
Yeah,
the sourdough bread, the peanut butter, the fucking
that's definitely
potatoes,
like,
rice.
Not your, like, ideal body weight. Because that is, like, so many calories.
Oh,
like, your natural body weight, that's not where you would sit.
My natural body weight, I think, is 200 pounds with medium movement.
Okay.
If I'm doing physical labor work or, like, high movement, my actual is probably around, like, 185.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think most people are actually, like, meant to be big.
No, I mean, you got to think we used to be hunter and gatherers.
Yeah, I think.
So, I mean, they just had to be strong enough to carry their dead meat.
Well, dude, everything's functional back then.
But also, like, look at farmers. Like, there's a lot of farmers that can fucking push cows around and shit like that, and they look scrawny as can be.
The 3 strongest men I've met in my life, and I know, I can't say that. I know a couple other ones that aren't. I will say, like, 3 of the strongest men I know when it doesn't come to, like, lifting movements, when it comes to just, like, sheer power, like what they can do, they were all farmers.
Well, and I just saw there's like a CrossFitter who's like does really well, and he's like a sheep farmer. And like he even says, he's like, one thing that I got that these boys don't is like real muscle. And I was like, that's so true, because those skills, you gain such different muscles than you do lifting.
100%.
And
it's all functional.
And you can't recreate it.
No, because there's actually a guy, Joe Rogan was talking about him on the podcast. I've watched him before. Big dude, just lives out in Montana and trains. He's like a whatever. He does unconventional shit. He'll like overload weight on one side and like walk around and do shit. He'll be carrying something and have shit dragging behind him on one side, not on both. He does a lot of shit to not make it symmetrical, so that it throws you off, because then it's like that's how you actually would function in real life.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like lifting weights and all that, that's awesome, dude. By all means, that's super cool. I love it. But that is symmetrical. And so, but well, and it's like that on the opposite side of that sheep herder that we watched that ran that race.
Yeah.
All these people train for running. This dude's just a farmer. He goes and wins the longest race in the world and beats it by 4 days.
I thought it was 2.
Was it 2 days he beat it by?
Yeah.
Okay, beat it by 2 days. Doesn't matter. He beat it by 2 fucking days. 2 days. He beat the fucking longest race by everyone else. And he was a farmer. But he didn't stop running for 4 days or 5 days, whatever it was.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think maybe he slept after day 4 or something.
I don't think he slept. I think he just ran the whole thing through.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm going to have to find it again.
Yeah.
Incredible story. But it's just like, when it's a part of your daily life, it's just a different breed. Different breed.
Yeah.
But that's definitely more true, because when I was younger and we did a lot of shit around the house, a lot of choring and stuff like that, my strength was so functional back then. And I used to so remember we used to help my neighbor farm, or like every year he like tended his fence and stuff. And I just remember I would just run around the fences. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I just remember I would just fucking run around a lot. And it was like no issue. And I remember I was back from college. This was probably like 2015 or 16. And my dad, I believe, was out helping fix the fence. So I just ran out to him. And dude, by the time I got out there, I was just winded. I was like, boy, I am no longer functional. Like, all I'm doing is looking good.
Did I used to tell you that I would chase rabbits in our yard?
No, you didn't. That's interesting.
As a kid, it would, because we had that big long hill in our yard or whatever. So yeah, I would just chase the rabbits, squirrels. I just chase them. I got fast. I got real fast. There's a couple times I was real close to fucking catching those things.
You're just bored, dude. You're just doing shit. You're not on your phone.
Yeah. Well, because I would always, we had a shed, and so I'd always, kick a soccer ball against it. Just run up and kick it or whatever. And so, while I'm doing that, if I saw a rabbit running, I'd just fucking do.
Damn, dude, I just picture you as this emo kid running around.
Not an emo kid, just a tomboy.
Okay. Cool. No, yeah, I think we were just bored.
Yeah. Our minds were just so able to wander. Yeah, we're really going to have, I think, a really boring future population. Because being able to let your mind wander really helps with creativity. Yes. And I think, honestly, creativity is going to be a very, it's going to be a skill that's not seen very often anymore.
Yeah, creativity, yep, for sure. I think we're just going to have a lot lazier people.
We already have a lot lazier.
Genetics are going to be fucked, dude. I don't necessarily genetics. People are just going to be fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There is like a good chunk of the population in the U.S. though that seems to be like wanting to do like homesteading type stuff more. So hopefully, right, that's a bigger chunk of population than we know.
Yeah.
But we'll find out.
For sure. Cool.
Did you know? Two quick things.
Okay.
One, being afraid of needles is genetic.
Okay, here we go. Let's hear it.
Emily did her 23andMe thing whenever. Okay. And one of her things, it said, like, you have a high probability of being afraid of needles.
This is so stupid. No.
I don't know. My mom, Emily, and me, all afraid of needles. We all do not do well at all.
How long have needles been around?
Probably a while.
200 years, maybe?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it could be combined with, like, a different gene. It's not saying that there's a very specific gene for it. Anyway.
I ain't fucking eating up that tree for a minute.
Is Kyle or your mom afraid of needles?
No, I don't think so. Just go fuck yourself.
Anyway.
Shut it down.
The second thing, I wish I could find it again, but they did a study comparing Android users and iPhone users.
Okay.
iPhone users are more likely to be extroverts. Android users are more likely to be introverts. Not saying it's like a guaranteed thing, but that's more likely.
That's weird.
Another part of this study, too, showed that iPhone users, on average, spent 50% more on consumer goods than Android users.
I believe that.
100%.
I believe that.
Mm-hmm.
The only caveat to that is Ryan.
Oh, on average.
Right.
Yeah, it's an average.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate, though.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
Well, it's so funny because I mentioned that. So on the bowling team, I'm the only one with an Android. They all have iPhones. And I said that, and I phrased it a little bit differently. I said, like, iPhone users spend 50% more than Android users. And Megan's like, oh, yeah, I can see that because, like, you know, iPhone has all the accessories that you have to buy separately, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, I mean, like, of all spending, like, all consumer spending. She's like, oh, yeah, you know, I probably could see that. And not, like, 10 minutes later, Carrie brings up that she just bought new nightstands.
I fucking love this shit.
And I was just like, oh, spending money like an iPhone user, I see.
God damn it, I love it.
It was so funny. Maybe I'll try finding it for next talk episode. It's a really interesting study, and some other cool, fun numbers on there.
That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right, babe. Let's make it a wrap.
Sounds good.
Okay.
See ya.
Talk to you on Monday.